Trig, and I was the one who came here.
Okay, I'm Jess Brandes, Trig's dad. Trig went out riding his four-wheeler that day, and Kelly and I were at home. I was getting ready to go to the field. This was during harvest, and Trig called and said, "Dad, I had an accident. You need to come out here." We drove down there and noticed right away that he was on the other side of the fence, and his shirt and clothes were kind of cut up. Walked around the other side of him and noticed the back of his leg had a really severe laceration. And I asked him, I said, "Does your leg hurt?" And he said, "No." And I said, "Don't look at it." So we took off to the hospital. I didn't know whether to call 911 or what, so I actually just called one of the PAs here that I'm friends with. I said, "I don't know if you're on call or who is, but we're heading there with the four-wheeler accident. It's Trig. Can you let him know?" And he said, "Yep, I'll let him know." When Trig and I pulled into the emergency room, there was already a nurse there with a wheelchair ready for us. Then we went back with Trig, and we got back there, and how many people were, oh geez, there was a team. And this is a Sunday evening at 5 o'clock. I was just, we were amazed how everybody was there, ready to go. This is our first time in the new hospital. It would have been better coming in on a tour or something rather than an emergency to see it. Then they went to work with Trig, went to work on him right away, checking him out. And with Trig only being 11 years old, of course, he was scared and whatnot. They let us be right there with him. It wasn't like we were in the way. You know, they didn't kind of push us off the side or anything. We were kind of there, a part of it, to comfort him and whatnot. Then they decided to transport to Bryan West, the trauma center. So he ended up with roughly about 110 stitches, kind of different places. So as bad as it was, it probably couldn't have gone any better. Dr. Bulkey's Trig's regular doctor, and same thing. I was able to text him to let him know, and when we came back here to visit with him after the accident, he was up to in tune with everything that Trig had already been through. I would take a picture every night and just send it to him just in case he would see something. And I don't suppose there's a lot of places where you can have that connection with your doctor. We're so fortunate to be in a small town to have those relationships with our doctors. They're very professional, yet they're very personal. Yeah, very genuine. You can tell they cared.